Hmm. So hi you guys. I really have nothing to say right now. My hair looks like shit. It's a little creepy. That's just because I just took it out of ponytail. I'm reading this book. And it's backwards, but it says just listen. And then the author Sarah Dessen. Before I explain this, because I kind of like, oh, I'm get the cover, and I found out why it's called Just Listen. But okay, so it's about this girl named Annabelle, and she's a model. Her sisters were a model. Her family only has three girls, a dad, and mom. Right? Like a normal family, kind of like the mom and the dad. Anyways, okay. And then her sister is anorexic. Her other sister is she quit modeling and went to college. And Annabelle lost everything. I mean, not just everything, but everything. That probably makes no sense, but she had a friend named Clark, and it's a girl. And then she met this chick named Sophie, and Sophie screwed that up for her. Like, oh, she's not cool, I hate her, right? You know, one of those snobby girls. And so then that happens, and then Annabelle goes to this party, and Sophie's boyfriend tries to literally rape Annabelle, and then he blames it on her. So then Sophia hates her and calls her a slut and a hoe and a bitch all the time. And so she has pretty much no friends at the time, and for lunch, she sits on this wall. There's this kid named Owen Armstrong. And he's like all big and tough and like the scary dude, right? And he always listens to music. Like he always has his iPod, you know? And one day, Annabelle talks to Will Cash, Sophie's boyfriend, right? Just says hi. It was like a 25-second conversation. And Sophie gets so mad, you know, like pissed. And so it's all like, you bitch, why are we talking to my boyfriend, you know, all that jazz. And then Annabelle just pushes her, you know, just like whatever, you know, and kind of like walks away. And then she goes and pukes for the second time, like it was within like the week. And Owen, you know, the big tough manly guy, you know, is like, oh my gosh, are you okay? You know, because she like literally like, passed out. And then they hang out during lunch and talk. And then Annabelle's mom couldn't. Her sister took the car, and she didn't come back, and her mom didn't want to come get her. So Owen ended up taking her home. Her sister, Owen's little sister, is like a freaking maniac, like in love with Annabelle Green. Like, that's Annabelle Green. Ah! My hand gestures are really weird. Okay, and she's really good friends, you know, and they talk about music all the time. And all I'm gonna say, because I give you pretty much half the book, is you gotta read this freaking book. And if you have, yay! Tell me a comment, okay? Because I want to know who read this book, and if you will read this book. Kind of seems kind of cheesy when you think about it, like when I'm trying to tell you, but it's really not. And she reads this, or she has this other book called Lock and Key, and you read it and you're like, what's the point of that book? Pretty much, right? But then you think about it a little bit, and the point of it is so strong. I mean, it's like insane. So, yeah. Okay, so that was a 5-minute conversation about books. um, I was watching this movie called Christy. One of the best movies I've watched. Okay, you probably think I'm a nerd. My hair is really poofy right now. Sorry, off topic. But I'm a nerd. I'm a nerd for books. I'm not one of those really smart people, you know? Although I'm kind of smart. Anyways, so I don't know. Yesterday, oh my gosh. Okay, so yesterday I was at my aunt's house and they were riding bikes. And my friend Michaela now likes my aunt's my cousin. It's like, oh my gosh, because my actually she doesn't know what he looks like, but just talk to Michaela. She'll tell you all about it. I'll put her thingy right down there in the descriptions. Because it's not burning over there anymore. It's down there. So instead of going that way, you go that way. Okay, so that was really boring. And it is almost nighttime. Not really, just kidding. It's only 6:16. Yeah, that's kind of ironic. Okay, since this has been pretty much probably last year IQ by like 13, like went down negative or 13. I'm now going to say adios and don't forget to read Sarah DESSEN.